This was the point of the race where my legs started tightening up and my pace started slowing down. But before I tell you what happened, let's rewind.
Can see Daddy.
Okay, arrived at the expo. The building was pretty cool. The display on the outside of the building was very impressive. Nice initial vibes. So I found our way to where we needed to go. They separated the runners from the non-runners such that we can get to the bib pickup. Went into the bib pickup area, got my bib. Always cool to do that. Luckily, when I went late on the Friday night, there weren't many lines. Always a relief to pick up your bib. Then I went to the charity t-shirt area, got my shirt, and after getting through all of that, the first place I went was the ASICS store, Superblast 3. They had Superblast 3, lots of them, but unfortunately none in my size. So much cheaper in Tokyo. They look beautiful. I love the colorway. Then went to find my name. It's always cool to look on the name wall and find your name. There I was, Jared Leslie Davidson. Cool to see. Little things. My wife and son were there when I picked up my bib. They went to the family area and they made me a cool sign, Run Jared Run. Then we went to the charity area. My son wrote a cool message for the charity, as did I. This is the charity wall, messages to the charities, doing amazing work. Look at this beautiful, inspiring stuff. Then we went to go find the amazing Gold Ribbon Network doing amazing things for children's cancer. The people there were incredible. I'll speak more about the amazing charity later. This brings us to the Shakeout. Check out those elites doing drills for their shakeout. Is that Tamru? Are those the Ethiopians? Yoyogi Park is full of activity during the shakeout. I love it. Just finished my shakeout at Yoyogi Park. I wish to say that my car felt absolutely nothing, but I do still feel prickly. Little achy, maybe 0.5 out of 10, sometimes 1 out of 10 in my right calf. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Amazing to be here. Beautiful place to run, actually. Lots of runners, lots of good vibes. I can't wait for tomorrow. Here we go. Here's my gear spread, ready for war. I opted for the Puma Fast R Elite 3. Got some heat pads, very important to keep warm for my hands and also for my body as well. Had them strapped on under my poncho, on my chest, on my back, and then I had one outside for my hands. This lady over here, that lady that we just panned by, I saw her on the train. She was very cold. I gave her one of my hand warmers or body warmers to keep her warm. We got there very early. There are not very many people. You can see the gate is not even open yet, and it was a good strategic decision to do that. All right, here I am. I'm cold. There's Corral D right behind me. Not in the corral yet. Gotta take all of this off, throw it into the designated bins, but then I'll be cold, so waiting for the best time to do that. And then I'll get into my corral. I'm so excited. I got here very early, so the crowds aren't quite full yet. But here's the vibe. There's the corral. Corral D. Still empty. Won't be empty for much longer. It's 7:27. Race only starts at 9:10, so it's still very early. So keeping warm is the name of the game right now, and finding the best time to get into the corral, get all of this off and get in. Excited. Getting there early meant that I could go to the toilet several times before getting back into my corral. Still warm. I got my shirt off. I donated that. Shoes are laced up nice and tight. I'm ready to go. I've actually gone to the toilet 3 times at this point. That was a fantastic thing to do. Very smart, strategic decision. Lots of ASICS and Adidas shoes around. Starting vibes were really good. I was feeling good. Everyone's getting excited at this point. We saw the paces coming in, good. We'll clap for them, feeling fantastic. And now we're moving forward. They're moving us around the corner, getting us closer and closer to the starting street. So the excitement's building, wearing Puma. A lot of people were wearing
Asics and Adidas. Those were very popular shoes, weapons of choice for the day. My Puma were the best shoes possible for me. We're getting excited, we're going around, and there it is. That is the starting street. You can see the start just down there. Everyone's phone is out, we're all very excited. I was only 3 minutes and 50 seconds, I think, behind the start, so a pretty good position. Unfortunately, my head cam was a bit too high, so you can't see the start exactly, but you can hear it. So let's have a listen. No. Well, that's it. That's the start. I didn't really get it because my camera was way too high. Only when I looked down can you see what's going on. That's a real pity. I tested it before, but on the day I just didn't think to double check. And every time I looked at my screen, I was looking down, so it looked good. I didn't think to look at my screen while looking straight. But you can still get a sense of the vibes. The buildings are beautiful. Lots of building shots, so I'm not going to use most of the footage, just bits and pieces. We're coming close to the start. The vibes are fantastic. Everyone is excited. We're not at the start yet. As I said, 3 minutes and 50 seconds behind. We're getting close, getting very close, enjoying the vibes, enjoying the buildings, enjoying all of the helpers around us. Everyone's getting close. We're holding our watch. We see the start. It's just so exciting. It's so exciting. I was just bursting. And here we go, getting there. That black thing right on the left hand side, that's the start. My hand's on the watch. And there it is, just about to start Tokyo Marathon 2026. Here we go! Woohoo, here we go! So this is my first marathon major, so I can't compare it to the others, but I thought the crowds were absolutely fantastic. There was so much support all along the way. Everyone was very, very kind and happy and full of energy and enthusiastic. And I just loved the course. I thought it was beautiful running through Tokyo. To get to run through Tokyo like this, I felt so grateful, so privileged, so energized. I went off at a decent pace. I mean, a lot of traffic at the moment, but I still picked up the pace. Unfortunately, I had trouble with the GPS, so my first kilometer appears faster than it should. Jumping ahead a little bit here, showing you the official 5K splits from the marathon rather than my Strava, because as I said, my Strava splits are a bit off. I did do a bit of extra weaving here and there. Unfortunately, you can't see the people as much as you see the sky, but we're getting pretty close to the 5K now. And then I'll cut to some of the videos that the marathon organizers took and put on YouTube. So there I am, a bit blurry, but you can see me. There I am again. If you can see me, white cap, ribbon. Coming now at the 20K mark, just past. I don't know if you saw that. And now I'm running toward the 25K mark where my wife and son should be cheering for me. Very excited to see my wife and son running with a lot of enthusiasm, waving at the crowds, just enjoying myself, having no idea that I'm filming the sky rather than the crowds, but feeling really good, feeling really happy. Getting close to 25K, lots of thumbs up, lots of cheers. I did the gestures to excite the crowd. So many people were supporting me in amazing ways. High fives, power-ups, signs, hits, all kinds of things that just gave me the energy. But most of all, just thinking about children's cancer, thinking about what those kids were going through, gave me tons of energy. I could not complain. I thought about those kids a lot, and that helped me immensely. So really close now. Here is 25K mark. There I go in the middle. Feeling pretty good at this stage. Now here's my son and my wife cheering for me. They were 20 minutes. This is 20 minutes after I had already left. So these guys are 20 minutes behind me. My poor wife and son did not see me, though they did arrive at that location when I was running past. They just didn't see me. Here I am at 30K. My leg is really tight at the moment. Not my calf, surprisingly, my hamstring. So I had to slow down the pace. Still holding a decent pace, like a 450 pace, but I couldn't keep 440. I could have done maybe a 440 pace if it weren't for my hamstring, but holding it, hoping the hamstring holds up. Get a 40K. Hamstring is still tender, but feeling okay. Know it's close, and I'm just keeping the pace locked. I'm 500 meters away from the finish line now. Come around the corner and I see it. I'm so excited. I know I'm going to make it. There's the finish. There's the relief. There's the expression of absolute joy, exuberance. 2026 Tokyo Marathon done. I felt amazing at that point. So I'm chuffed to bits to have run a sub 325 despite having a tight hamstring, average pace of 4:52. Very happy with that. Overall ranking 5309 out of something close to 40,000, I think 38,000 plus finishes. And look at the splits. Pretty happy with those splits. You can see I was 3 minutes and 52 seconds behind the start, so pretty up front. And really happy. I definitely slowed down at, you can see the 30K and 35K, 30 and 40K splits. You can see those splits slowing down a bit, but I picked up the pace at the end and I finished strong and felt absolutely amazing. I'm so grateful to have run this race the way that I did. Thank you, CARF, and thank you, Gold Ribbon Network. Thank you, Tokyo Marathon. Thank you, all of the supporters. It was absolutely amazing. And thank you most of all to the donors.
Just finished the marathon in about 3:24. I want to thank all the donors, Sharon, Ann Zimmerman, and Neil Zimmerman, my mom and stepdad. Thanks, guys. To Fergus MacArthur, my good mate. Thank you, Ferg. To Nicholas Pansacro, Nick. Thanks, man. Love you, man. And mom, dad. Ferg, love you guys too. You guys meant you. To Graham. Thanks, Graham. You are the best running mates I could ever hope for. To Angel Chin, thank you so much for your support and for helping me to spread the fundraiser. It's hugely appreciated. Thank you, Angel. To Iwe Chin. Thanks, Chin. To Blake. Thank you, Blake. To Nathan Kickham, good mate. Thank you, Nathan. Can't wait to meet your little girl. Thank you. To yay! To Harold, thanks, brother. Means the world. To Rob, thank you, Rob. Thanks, man. You're a good man. And I wish you and your wife health and happiness. And last but not least, thank you, Stacy and Josh. You guys made it happen. Doing it for children's cancer. I want to support children's cancer again. You made a dream come true for me, and you helped an amazing cause. Thank you. After the run, all of us Tokyo Marathon cloaked runners, now knighted as finishers, were led out of the finishing area. We walked around, and it was beautiful to see runners everywhere. It was so great just to enjoy walking around beautiful Tokyo City. The finish line area is a beautiful area to just walk around and sit and just enjoy the fact that we finished the Tokyo Marathon. To soak it all up, take a bunch of photos, and I got to tell you, just as an aside, the Puma Fast R Elite 3 were perfect shoes. A video will come about why these shoes were ideal marathon shoes for me and maybe for many people. Amazing shoes, perfect choice. We were so happy. I was so happy to see my family. We just enjoyed it. Enjoyed everything that was around us. Grateful and happy. Had a good meal. And then we went to the charity. And this was amazing to see the stories of these children. Kids getting cancer at such young ages. The people there were so kind, supportive. They provided snacks. My son had a donut. There were massages offered, as you can see over here, for all of the runners. It was just fantastic to hear what the charity do and be there, take photos with them, and most importantly, just to read some of the stories of these children, these cancer survivors. Was so touching, so amazing to see. It's heart-wrenching what these kids have to go through. And it's heart-wrenching how young cancer hits some of these kids, age 3,
age 1. And the recovery stories are so inspirational. This charity does amazing work supporting these kids. I cannot think of anything more important to support than something as unjust as kids who get cancer, and helping them to get through such a rough time is amazing.
Amazing what this organization does. Thank you to all the donors. This organization does amazing work. You've helped all of these lives. Amazing. Completely grateful to have run for this organization and done my part. Thank you, Gold Ribbon Network. I will continue to support you. And there's a link if you would like to donate to Children's Cancer in the description of this video. They are very worthy of your donation. I will be donating to them again in the future. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I feel amazing. Tokyo Marathon 2026. Thank you. グレーの方こちらです。グレーの方こちらです。グレーの方こちらです。